and we want to make reading fun. Like that's just the basis. We're in spaces to make reading a fun and enjoyable activity for all children to enjoy reading stories and listening to stories and having fun with books, basically.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, as I've seen and you've told me, which on the 5th of February you'll be having a World Read Aloud Day. Can I ask what is a World Read Aloud Day and who celebrate it?
Okay, sure. So World Read Aloud Day is, as you said, on the 5th of February 2025, but it usually happens on the first Wednesday of every Feb. So first Wednesday of February in each year is RAD. So then this year it's happening on the 5th, and Rona, for our project, we're celebrating it with 7 primary schools, also celebrating it with parents, caregivers, teachers, community members, just anyone that's interested in just reading aloud, because that's what the basis of the day is, just having fun with stories, reading aloud.
Okay, so the World Read Aloud Day is an annual thing. You do it every year. Okay, so what's the role of the parents on the Red Day? What do parents do when they come? Or do they come to just listen to the stories, or there's a way they participate?
So because re go sekolong during the day, batswadi ba tla and they join us for the activities. So some parents are actively involved in making the activities happen. So ba bangwe speak on the day about the significance of RAD, and this year is a very important year because we are celebrating, is it 15 years? Yeah, 15 years of RAD. So yeah, so Baba Matari Babu about the importance of reading, the careers they reading, how reading help them, and then Baba read to the children at home. So because Ariko school like full like we are in school full time, yes, but after school so then we give them the resources to read on home. And how caregivers and parents can do that is simply by reading to them at home.
Okay, can you kindly tell our listeners, usually what do you do when it's Red Day? Like, what's the setup like? What's happening?
Okay, I think the best person to answer this would be Sia. The story sparkles, every day was going. I'd like him to say what he has planned for this year for RAD, just to give us an idea on how we're celebrating RAD for Prafia Primary School this year.
Oh, Sia, can you please come forward?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Can you kindly tell our listeners, what do you usually do when it's Red Day? Like, what's the setup like from the beginning up until the end of the
end of the day? Okay. First of all, as we celebrate the World Read Aloud Day, our focus is to wenza sure ukuthi abazali nengane even nabo teacher baya-enjoya ukurida, because to read aloud is whereby ufundela wonke umuntu, but it's not like just ukufunda, we have to feel. And then into sizoyenza on that day, siplane ukuthi sizoba nama-games, just ukuthi ingane si-starte ngama-games and then sizohlala sifunde. But ukufunda kwethu is not like ukuthi sizofunda nje, sizofunda i-story and then ingane zizosi-acta leso story leso, just ukubonisa abantu ukuthi sometimes khona umuntu angakhathali ukuthi no man, mina ngifuna ukufunda kuyabhora. That kusho ukuthi ukufunda is more important to us, more especially ingane ezincane, because before you pass your grade you have to read. So we just give that skill so ukuthi bafunde.
Okay, since you're on that, can I ask you, how does reading help kids develop their language skills?
So, as Sia said, that reading is important, and aside from passing grades and everything, reading is important for fun, right? How reader, you develop your imagination. You're able to be in a world that you're able to see things that aren't in the physical, right? You're able to imagine yourself being in a different space, and that grows your mind. Like it changes your outlook on everything, and it also increases vocabulary. The more you read, the more you have more words in your word bank in so then it's very important so that o tla kgona go form the opinions, then you're able to speak to people, you're able to interact, you're able to make decisions for yourself because you're able to read and tell, oh no, this is not what I want, or you know, this is what I want, and like you're able to have conversations, you're able to interact with people, and you're able to have a bigger vocabulary, like you have confidence in yourself because you trust yourself and your ability to read.
Okay, that's great. So, can I ask you, how do you help abantwana like who cannot read or who struggle ukufunda, like yiziphi izinto enizenzayo extra with like abantwana abagcine bakwazi ukufunda?
So, Pranalidi
Reading clubs.
yes, so we have dear sessions. Our dear sessions, our drop everything and read sessions where children read whatever book they want to read. So now, usually we notice that in class, they don't really struggle going to dear session, going to reading club session because we allow them to read what they want to read. So now, through allowing them to read what they want to read, they are able to now interact with that very explicitly and intimately. And then they're able to hone and increase skills because they're reading something that they're interested in. We also have reading clubs. Noponga can talk more about reading clubs.
And then we add confidence. If one wabala story, ubali confidence, asabi shy, iyamsiza kakhulu umntwana ukuthi nanoma kuthiwa we read to the assembly, uyakhona ukufundela abantu abaningi angasabi ne. So i-reading club isiza kakhulu ukuthi abantwana bakwazi ukufunda, bakhuphule i-vocabulary as Regina said, bakwazi ukukhuphula i-listening skills, bakwazi ukumamela i-story, and then because usually if sibala i-story, after reading the story we asking the questions and then we do activities.
Yeah. And also another thing, our reading clubs are fun. Like when children come to our reading club spaces, they come there to have fun. So now have fun. It's like hard for you to focus on the fact that you just shift your focus on how fun it is, right? When we have our reading club sessions, we don't just say, we're just going to focus on reading. We play games, right? We learn through play, we learn through songs and games, we learn through so many different things, and that's helpful. We're seeing that it's helpful because children, but word association games, so now they know for like means that, and the third. So like our spaces are very fun, and when you're having fun, it's hard to focus on what's difficult.
We're acting out the stories. We read the story and then we go outside and then we act the story.
Yeah.
Okay, before I go on about the Well Read Aloud Day questions, can I ask our Story Sparkers how it's been the journey of Story Spark? Like, what challenges do you face as a Story Spark?
Challenge number one, when you face other parents, they don't understand what is but usually into i-challenge kakhulu lapho umntwana khona mayengaka understand ukuthi yini kahle kahle esiyenza kwi-reading engakajwayeli, but usually mangabe esejwayele, they enjoy reading clubs as Regina said, they reading funny, playing games. Reading club is so nice.
Yeah, and another thing, as Nobonga just said, just to add up to that, perception that reading club is that we're just going to go, it's like a book club. Someone tell you book and you fit the book at a certain time and you have to read that book and all of that. And we don't do that. Like our reading club spaces are very fun for children because we have different activities. And we also have different ways of reading. We have audio stories, we have, wordless picture books, we have so many resources that we use with the focus of making reading fun. So it's not just with a formal space.